Episode 15 of Amnian Nights. Sire, go.
Well, to recap, after a night of sushi, we played some card games, drank some chocolate with some fluff nuggets, back at the Adventurers Guild, while we're discussing next steps, which may or may not include fighting an ancient red dragon. We reunited with Clem Fandango, having just returned from his adventures in the jungle. He encourages us to seek knowledge in the library under the Temple of Alkma. However, getting access to that library proves to be rather tricky, as the tunnels under the temple have been broken into by some mysterious being capable of raising the spirits of the dead. The group heads back to recount this to Atticus, who meanwhile has been keeping watch outside the Firecamp estate, as he has received a tip that Janos Firecamp, a disgraced paladin, has imprisoned and is torturing some poor priest within its walls. Eager to win the day for good and everything righteous, we break into someone's mansion, finding evidence of books on demonology, namely the summoning, binding, and banishing of demons, and as well as 2 framed certificates stating that Janos Firecamp was a member, then honorably discharged, not dishonorably discharged, of the Sacred Order of the Radiant Heart. We head for the basement of the mansion, and upon entering it, Atticus is greeted by a massive flaming sword to the face. Fierce battle ensues, with Janos Firecamp summoning radiant suits of armor to defend him, and showing his prowess with a sword by carving chunks out of obsidian. Somehow, during the fight, and due to some circumstantial evidence, which includes Firecamp saying, "No, you will not take him this day," Celia begins to change her mind and suspects that they might have rushed into conclusions, and tries to stop the violence, but isn't able to do so. So as a last resort, she knocks Janos Firecamp unconscious and is currently standing in front of his very unconscious body, facing off a very angry Atticus with a very large sword in front of her.
Yes, thank you. I will grant Janos inspiration for that fantastic summary. You may inspire yourself. And yeah, we will pick up. Do we or do we not want to still be in initiative order?
I feel like since
Don't
we
be
left,
afraid.
as it was my turn,
Was it? We took your turn, had we?
that I feel like we should
I
be
mean,
in
we
initiative
still
order.
were in combat, right?
Then Janos slumped to the floor.
Okay. He's currently on top. I presume Sire is on the same space.
Yeah, Sire was... Can I ever so slightly shift? Just to show that they are in the same spot, but just for targeting purposes if it becomes important. But yeah. Atticus.
So I suppose I'm gonna have to ask how this is gonna work, because Sire used their action to knock him out and has gone to defend him and is in his space. Am I able to attack him, etc.?
I remember that we were going to look into this. I have a confession to make. Didn't look into this. And by into this, I mean, I could have just said, "Hey, Macarius, what would you do in this situation?" Ally protecting an NPC from my attack, 5e.
I mean, best you can do mechanically, you have like feats and stuff that allows you to impose disadvantage on an attack against someone within 5 feet of you.
That's normal.
I don't think you have anything beyond that. And
Yeah.
that's like with use of special abilities that allow you to do so. It's not like something you can just do.
Yeah, but also ordinarily you wouldn't be able to be in the same space.
Yeah,
Because he's
it's...
unconscious, she kind of is.
I'm just kind of
narratively,
thinking about the
you want-
closest thing I can find.
Yeah. Plus, even if that were the case, she did use her action elsewhere.
In the
but-
absence of us looking into anything else, how do we feel about half cover is granted, but if you happen to roll a nat 1, the attack hits Sire?
I'm gonna
Go
assume
for it.
that because she's there, I don't want to just start swinging, just because of the fact she's there at all. So instead, he will turn to address her. Sire, this man is no longer a part of any order. Well, that was in the past anyway. Even if he were still in this order, that doesn't give him a right to kidnap and torture some other people. I will not suffer torturers. This ends now. Stand aside.
No, I agree. We will not tolerate if has captured and tortured people or dealt with demons. But let's just take a fucking moment to consider, okay? The Order is made up of good men of faith, not demonologists. The paper upstairs, yes, they speak of summoning demons, but also of banishing and binding them. And he attacked us, yes, but we are in his house. I cannot blame a man for defending himself, and he is no threat. He is unconscious. We can tie him up, blindfold him, put him on a fucking chest and sit on it whilst we investigate what the fuck is going on. I will not spill blood of innocents.
As he says this, yeah, Atticus's hand flexes, there's a burst of flame, and the abyssal hyena appears. I dropped him there, but you can obviously say he was somewhere else if you want to. A monkey.
Summon hyena on me.
Stand aside. Last chance. And I'm going to end my turn.
Sire.
Okay. It's the battle of the manifestations, is it? Sire grabs her sword and says, "No! He's no threat! Think of this, Atticus. Why can't we just stop and think?" And at the same time, behind him, there's going to be a shimmery manifestation of some energy that is just currently just holding there. You summon on me, I summon on you, bitch.
She saved all of her resources until we had fighting. Oh no.
But also, this thing has appeared. She hasn't really done anything for it to appear. It's just there. I think the only one who can see it is probably Asher and Obsidian.
Don't see anything.
No, because it's upstairs somehow.
They need to minus 10. Oh, there it is. It's coming.
Oh, I've crashed.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I thought that was
I
like a
thought it
summoning
was-
animation, and then it just
Yeah.
kept going.
It's
okay.
just what it is. I have to reload because it's crashed my game.
Oh, I guess that means it turns over.
It's a bonus action as an action. Why isn't there like an action protects unconscious body? Like
I think there
that
is,
seems
but
to be
if
that
it's a feat.
I
That- that's-
presume you could
really silly.
help that person. Use your action to impose disadvantage.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like that's probably.
Well,
Yeah,
safe
yeah, that
thing.
makes sense. Yeah.
for last turn, she'd already used the action, but for this turn, it makes total
Yeah.
sense.
Okay,
Did
so I
you-
use my
you-
action
you
to
do that?
help the very unconscious person.
Okay. Asher, the siblings are please squaring up to each other, summoning their various summons.
Yeah, if there's a giant hyena that appears next to me, I'm just gonna yell "fuck" and back up. And then just yell at the others like, "Hey, maybe we tie him up and just see if he's got a guy down here, because this could be a misunderstanding and we're just like crazy burglars in his mind. We could just verify if there's a guy down here in
He
prison and
admitted there was
tortured.
someone down here.
We could just verify, and then it's all good, right?" Maybe we just calm down? Everyone calm down? Is that yours?
Die, yeah?
Anything else from
We
you,
do
Asher?
That's it.
Obsidian.
We
Oh,
do have the upper hand by now. Why the rush, Atticus? Why the rush? Do you think someone will come to his aid?
there is no response.
Well, shit.
I mean, I would say in terms of how he seems, I would say he's still on that kind of combat fueled
Cool.
frenzy.
Alright, in that case, Obsidian will, get up, and he will try to grab the hyena and take it away. Just sort of pick it up as like a dog, you know?
Maybe an opposed athletics.
Sure.
I mean, you control it, Atticus, but I assume you're going to go for the higher roll.
I am. Does it have any skill proficiencies? Huh, I don't think it's going to beat that anyway.
I will look up from the stat block if I've missed that, but yeah, for now, it would have to have a very high proficiency to outdo that. Will you drop that in your channel, please? In the to-do channel, please, Atticus.
And I'm sorry, Asher, but this is the only direction that makes sense for me. So
I
just...
mean, her shock was initially mostly that it
Yeah, I know.
just appeared next to her.
And to be fair, I imagine it's much less threatening looking when, a giant lizard is holding it, basically underbelly.
Yeah.
If the
So cool.
hyena could get to me. As it is midair currently, grappled by Obsidian, I believe.
Yep. Anything else from you?
No, that's fine.
Atticus.
Sure. I am going to shove Sire. Because Janos was knocked out. He was reduced to 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So the hex is on Sire, and it's on strength checks.
You have moved your...
Oh my fucking god!
Oh! She might as well. Oh, I think she's making us... Ask us to wait for a second, is she? Can't tell if that's a 1 second... I can't tell if that's a 1 minute thing or if she's lost her headset.
Sorry. I'll figure this out later. Sorry. Athletics?
Do you need a minute?
Tiny minute. Sorry.
Okay.
My headphones just completely went out of battery without any sort of telling me beforehand.
So she
Sorry.
forfeits her turn,
Sorry.
so she can't resist, so you kill her, yeah?
No!
Dave, of all the times.
Do you
Anytime
not
I
even...
do
Do you have an
anything-
inspiration, Atticus?
No, I really wanted to give the recap. Anytime I do anything with Sire, I roll so low. It's meant to be.
It's a
Let
little
the
bit of
dice
energy.
know she's your sister.
She could still roll on
Sorry.
that one as well.
I could.
Even if she
Sorry,
does,
athletics?
she's stronger.
Or acrobatics to shove your... Oh no, that's grapple, yeah. Oppose athletics.
Strength would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, because you are hexed.
Sorry, so let me just roll that again.
Yep.
But yeah,
take the
she's
lower.
got that supernatural celestial strength.
Ooh, that was almost in that 20 on my screen.
So I bounce off the
She puts her
stalwart,
hand on your forehead in that little
6'5",
sibling way.
lanky bitch. God damn it.
Anything else from you?
I'm gonna walk off towards this door.
Will you take an opportunity attack, Siri?
Right, no. No.
Okay.
No.
Siri, it's you.
I
storms
also,
off.
like look in there and go through, or
Is
You
the
can try the door, yeah?
Would the hyena be doing anything, by the way?
Yeah, I should have actually placed it into initiative, sorry.
does it have its own, or does it just?
Oh,
go
did
up
I?
and
Yeah,
go
just
up?
looking at I think, as I said
I mean-
I think I remembered that we put in. Let's have a look. Did it act on? Yeah, it acts on yours. So you're having it do anything?
It's currently grappled, right? So I guess it will try and break free.
Okay.
Don't fight it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
It twists out of your arms and falls to the floor, landing heavily.
The
But
one
it.
with me.
Yeah.
Oh!
Give me
Oh,
a
we both rolled it. You should have.
Okay, yeah, well, it's still,
You
it's still
should have
wins.
gone with my roll, Alex.
I thought that was Obsidian's roll.
Oh. So yeah, it remains tightly bound.
And I imagine Obsidian is just sort of like trying to scratch it a little bit, like it's just this straggling creature, and Obsidian's just like happy.
Did Obsidian roll? I don't see it.
It
Yeah,
is a
you got
19
25
now.
seconds ago. You got 19.
Huh. I can't see it. How weird. Well, it's stuck, so that's that.
So yeah, you that room was, as you can see, just what looks to be some manner of storeroom. Siri, you're up.
Sita watches her brother go and breathes a slight sigh of relief and says, "Thank you for trusting me." And then she proceeds to take some. She's gonna take the rope from her backpack, but also the rumor we bought some stealth gear, just like that black cloth, just to like put it as a hood over the head, so that he can't see, and just tie him up.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't know if you want me to do a sleight of hand.
Well, I can't remember, but I'd like to know now we're 2 rounds in. Oh, no. You specifically non-lethal him. I was like, has anyone stabilized this guy?
No.
But he is
No.
stable. He's stable, yeah.
Yes.
I remember. Calm
It
down.
was a
You
knock
got-
to the head.
Let me just remove some of the statuses that are on him. I don't know why it still has, but he's dead. So I'm going to give him 1 HP. Just so it can...
It's kind of automatic, yeah.
Nope, he's still dead, apparently. Let's get rid of all his statuses, and then I'll re-add them. I cannot unkill this man.
I guess I win.
Very strange.
You win. We are a team.
Yeah, so I don't know why I cannot unkill.
Well,
But he's bound.
Sira has just been standing 2 turns on his windpipe.
Oh, there it is. He had some weird. I think it was some convenient effect. There was another dead status at the end of the conditions that had no name. So yeah, he is restrained, prone, blinded.
But alive.
He's not. You wouldn't be deafened of a sack over your head. Yeah. Okay.
Still
That's him.
unconscious, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
He's still unconscious, yeah.
Is unconscious one of them? But yeah, it is. Cool. He's all the things. He's now double prone. Great. Okay. So Siri, yes, he said thank you for trusting me, and you've bound the guy.
Yeah, that was my action.
Okay. Asha.
I'm just gonna fumble, like keeping my eye on everything that's happening. I'm gonna like do that awkward fumble for the door handle, and try and open this door.
It is locked. Looks to be a. You see 2
Seeing Atticus
You see there are 2
really does
heavy iron locks on this door. One at the top, one near the bottom.
Okay. Well, that having failed, I will just look at Atticus like, after you, I guess. and I'll back up. And see that there's another door down here. And be like, oh, you get that one. Get down this way. Maybe. This door locked.
Try and open it.
Yeah.
You see stairs leading back upstairs.
Close it.
Okay.
That's it.
Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian will round the corner, plop the hyena down on the ground here,
Why?
and tell it to sit. And that's the end.
It does not. It looks defiant.
Hope it doesn't attack me, because that's death.
Well, that depends on its master. Atticus.
Obsidian could really use a lock breaker over here, and I guess I will attack a lock. Not much for one for picking locks, you know.
Okay. They look to be sturdy locks. We're gonna say they are AC 14, 10 HP each.
Why did I even show up?
Oh my god.
It glances off the lock with a spark that he's comes and punches it. Yeah, the sword just glances off and you come in with the fist, doing a surprise amount of damage to it. You absolutely notice a flash of yellow sparks that come off the lock when your gauntlet fist collides with it that doesn't make sense to just be two pieces of metal clashing.
God's sake, let me see if he's got keys or something. And I will go and try and rifle around his belt and see if
Do you
there's
say anything, Siri, as Atticus
No,
strides
I'm
back towards the hooded man?
No, I'm just no, but this swirly thing just kind of like hovers next,
Yeah.
like closer.
I will give it without even a check. Around his neck there is a chain, and you see there are 2 keys on it once you give him even the slightest look.
Well, I pull out a dagger to cut the chain from his neck.
I'm very, very, very much looking over.
And stab him.
You gonna stab him?
Can I tackle him now?
Actually, I can't stab him because I already used my attacks, so
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. But holy shit.
But do you try?
I didn't have the opportunity to try, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's in a timeline that doesn't exist.
Okay. Okay.
Siri, your brother
Oh,
comes
the
over.
hyena.
Oh yeah, what does the hyena do?
Well, Obsidian's in the way, so.
I mean, it can pass through, technically. Like, the Obsidian's not grappling it.
You can't pass through. I mean, is he an enemy? Is he trying to
I
block
don't
its
know.
path if it tries to go past? Are you difficult terrain?
Yeah, I suppose he would try to block it. Like,
So it would have to go all the way around.
yeah, sure.
It can actually still make it all the way.
Trying to
If
say.
you're trying to block it, Obsidian, would you be making some sort of opportunity attack to grab it?
No, not to that
No?
extent. I don't think he would be using
Siri, you see
that amount of force.
the hyena come charging around the corner.
Aggressively?
It would seem
Yes.
perhaps so.
Frothing at the
but-
mouth.
Okay. I guess I use my action to tie him up, so
Yeah.
I just he'd go.
It's coming. It comes leaping in for the bite.
How high is his AC?
He's wearing his sort of armor.
Well, actually, let's consider if he is prone and is now tied up, he no longer is wielding a shield. So let's unequip his shield. That would have hit by 1. So the hyena leaps onto him, closing teeth around him. 11, so that's 2 death saves. Straight. Whoa, yeah, if you're.
Yeah.
Is it still 2 even if you're stable unconscious? Yeah. Siri,
I mean, that's an interesting question, actually.
it leaps. So you're unconscious, and so I am assuming so. His 1 HP was more trying to clear the UI. Yeah, the hyena just suddenly erupts around the corner, leaps onto Janos, and starts ragdolling him. You hear a guttural grunt from the man, but it does. But yeah, it does not have multi-attack. So that's it. Siri, it's you.
At the same time, both Thera and this swirling pool of energy, as she uses this ability, attack the hyena simultaneously. So I'll roll for Thera first. Oh, booming template. Oh no, sorry. Never mind. Sword. I'm targeting the hyena. Am I?
Doesn't look like it.
Now it is, right? Yeah.
Yes, you are now. No, wait, you're not. You're right. Yes, you are. Very, very, very strange. Miss.
Okay. Well, let's first see what the other one does. This one's coming from
Yeah.
the position of the swirling thing.
I don't know if it counts as doing that. I don't know if it casts a spell as well. I think it's just an attack.
Yes, but isn't Booming Blade an attack?
I think
It could just be the longsword.
Yeah.
I'll just do longsword if you want.
I mean, I
A
think
twi-
they have the same damage anyway. At the
Yeah,
same
a 21 hits.
Roll
Roll damage.
as long as it doesn't move, then it wouldn't take it. So, like, if it moves, then it's still alive.
It is.
Okay.
Anything else from
Bonus action. Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Is it looking hurt?
Yeah. It's definitely a large wound. Goes near enough from its hoof all the way up its front leg, and then curves back over its back a bit. And just as the wound sort of peels open a little bit, you just see the unnatural pulse of these organs underneath.
Sure. I hope there's nothing worse than we need to fight somewhere. Action search. One more action. She tries to shove the hyena aside and plunges her hands on top of the unconscious body of Janos. Uses healing hands for give them 1 HP because don't need to give him more than that to stop rolling death saves.
Okay.
And I shout, "I think of your pet! Put him away!" And
Bad boy, no.
the imaging is gonna move there. But yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah. So he's now conscious, with 1 HP. Janos is. He's tied up though.
I have forgotten, although we won't retcon. In the original thing I put to you, I think it actually only obeys your verbal commands, but can't really roll back that much. So you've action surged, healed it for 1, and called on your brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Kuratoro get to do another? Because it's only when you make an attack. Okay.
No,
Obsidian.
it did. I missed. He didn't.
Sorry, I meant after
sure.
you action surge, did you do another one? Oh, sorry, you already clicked it.
Well,
You already clicked.
She used her
Yeah.
action to heal.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you hadn't clicked it yet. Asha, you're up.
I'm just gonna come up with all this commotion that I've been hearing but not seeing, kind of peek around the corner, and then just shake my head and look at Obsidian and be like, "Hey man, you feeling all right?" And I am gonna use my healing light, but I'm rolling the 2d6 from the pool manually since.
You shouldn't have to now. Atticus fixed the ability. I did mention this after last session. I've deleted the ability from you and added in the updated fixed version. So you should be able just to do it now, and it will ask you, I guess,
It's
Atticus?
asking for damage. Do I?
Yeah, do that first. And then it will prompt you the number of dice. Because it will be 0 damage. There you go.
Okay. All right. Much better.
Monkey made that for you, I believe.
Thank you. So I'm gonna see all the commotion happening around the corner, like poke my head out, see that, like poke my head back and just like, feeling alright, buddy? And then just slowly whisper like, you like, out of here? Oh, like, never mind. That's it for me.
Obsidian.
Does this actually take space? Or is it like a spirit
I believe
immaterial?
it does. Let me just check.
Well, shit, that makes things complicated.
Yeah, the space, but it can be created and has to be an unoccupied space.
Alright,
So
well,
that suggests that it occupies a space.
well, in that case, Obsidian will still do... Wait, which square is he on? On this one, right?
They're both
Yeah.
on this square. I've just moved
okay.
it off
I see.
just
Well,
to make a
that's-
little bit of room.
Cool, yeah, okay. In that case, very much. Obsidian would like to, like, non-lethally slam at the hyena.
Sure.
Just sort of coming in with a swing. And I suppose I will do so recklessly.
Just to check before you roll, it looks... Okay, never mind.
Shit. Before I roll,
Oh,
yeah?
I thought you had both targeted. Both
Oh,
had a
no.
red dot on for
I
me.
don't think so.
Oh, they're slightly different hues. They are. One is an Atticus hue.
Oh.
Yeah, you come in and hit it recklessly. It looks outraged. A
And-
good amount of the organs that Siri had revealed ooze out the side as you smash it against the wall, but it remains on its hooves.
I would like it to be there, though, because
Okay.
it got hit by a
Yep.
bludgeoning weapon. And I will... You know what? I actually might just stay... Yeah, I'll stay here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atticus.
I'll command the beast. Beast, sit. And is no one going to talk about this weird swirling energy pool? Should I be
It
worried?
just... on its haunches.
Backs away from the swirling energy carefully, and is then going to make to unlock the door with the keys.
Yeah. You unlock both keys. unlock both locks.
I open the door. Okay. Do I see any immediate methods that look like they could release the prisoner?
No, but everything you see in this room is in this room. However, as you open the door, it starts to glow golden and then just dissipates. There's now no door to the room, despite what's on the map.
A prisoner, how do I let you out? What do I do?
And it looks up at you and just grins.
Doesn't make any indication of what to do. So, none of this is like physical stuff? It's all arcane looking?
Yes. A series of runes on the floor that span out into a large circle. And, well, you're the only person who can see the prisoner so far, so I guess I won't show until they do. But yeah, other than every item in this room is here, it looks like it is a well-equipped room. And yeah, the figure just crouches down, squats down in a way that almost looks like their distribution of weight makes no sense. It's almost like they're sat on a tiny invisible stool.
Okay. Well then, if there is, so over there's like components and stuff. Did you say all the objects that are on the map are here or no?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I will make the way up to the thing that looks like there's a book on it.
Yeah.
See if there's like some instructions, and on the way I'm gonna like see if I can damage the runes by like striking them.
Well, just like bringing the sword across the floor or something, or kicking out and stuffing them. How do you
so
mean?
That, like if there's an arcane circle, is like if I like hit it with a sword, if it's like damages the rune, then maybe the circle.
There is an absolute
like
blinding, almost like looking at welding for a moment, and you, as your sword touches the circle, and it almost flings your arm back to this pain in your shoulder. As your sword was very, very violently repelled when it touched the field.
Oh dear.
But yeah, heading over, there are a few things on the table. There is a large book. There is a large bowl, a very ornate wooden bowl filled with what looks, at first glance, to be like dust. Anything else from you, Atticus?
I will shout. There is a prisoner in here. It looks like a fat tiefling. We should definitely kill this guy. He's evil.
You healed the guy, Siri, but I'm assuming you still want him unconscious.
I don't know if that's how it works. I'm leaving that to DM's discretion. I will happily take either.
I feel like it would mechanically make him conscious again, but given he is blinded and probably bleeding and doesn't know where he is, we'll say he has a turn during which you can just him for free if you so desire, given the circumstances. Siri,
I actually
it's
prefer to
your
talk
turn.
to him. Geralt Farikam, my name is Siri Gladstone. I am the daughter of Vanden Gladstone, member of the Order of the Radiant Sacred Heart. Did I say that right? Please help me convince my friends you are not some sort of this reputable paladin engaged in demonology. We need to understand what's going on here, or you will die.
From inside this hood.
Right, I'm gonna knock him unconscious.
Okay.
No kidding, okay, that was. Please,
Well,
please continue. No, I don't.
The gods truly have a sense of humor to bring you to my doorstep.
There's a very large hyena here, keeping an eye on you. Any movements, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I can smell the brimstone, and I have never been safe.
What is it that you're hiding?
Nothing. I hide nothing.
What is in this basement?
You said he was bound, yeah?
Yeah.
He
He's gonna headbutt me.
sort of lolls his head a little bit. Make me an insight check. Only a 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you get that he's chinning, trying to determine if the keys are still around his neck.
We know you're keeping a tiefling in there. Why?
A tiefling? A tiefling? Have you even seen it?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go and see. And just... What's that?
You see,
Thing.
in the middle of a lattice of magical energy, a bloated 10-foot figure squatting down, just eyeing Atticus as he walks around the room. Hands bigger than bear paws, hugely fat, dressed just as is in the image.
I guess I think that's probably the end of a turn. I'm not sure.
Sure, yeah.
But maybe let me just go inside so that other people can come in here.
I don't intend to.
Well, just in case.
Asher, you're up.
I come up and just kind of my head around this. Oop, I don't know which arrow keys I'm hitting. Peek my head around this door. Just kind of side eye towards like obsidian, like.
Do we drop combat at this point?
Please. Before Atticus gets a turn.
People can still act, but it just seems to be not served by going in a very specific order at this point.
Obsidian will approach the hyena.
You see it's now just sat in
Yeah,
a very dog-like fashion,
But-
which looks
but
very
it is-
strange with very undog-like legs.
it is sitting very close to
Yes.
the man, so Atticus will still like level his hammer and be ready to strike if it goes for him.
Okay.
He'll just say that you should have sat where I told you. Just hoping that the beast understands what is spoken to it. Yeah, that's where he'll stay for now.
I'm just
Until-
gonna poke my head in and be like, "Hey, that looks like a demon."
That's fucking racist.
Pretty sure that's a demon.
It's a prisoner, is what it is.
Probably for good reason.
All right.
Is it Is it like clocking us? Is it the being?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sat there, just looking across you all.
I'm gonna ask it how I let it out, But I say it in Infernal.
Sire, your brother speaks a series of words. What's it sound like, Atticus?
Too many consonants and lots of apostrophes.
Definitely not a language you've
Harsh
heard
and
him.
guttural.
Yeah, definitely not something you've heard him speak before.
Yeah, except whenever he casts a spell.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Conversationally.
It's almost like he's reciting an incantation.
The figure just sort of sat, turns towards you, Atticus. Your pronunciation is deplorable.
I'm new at this, okay? Do you want to get out or not?
What's the hurry? I'm having a great time. He's been talking in common, by the way.
Has he?
Replies in common, yeah. I think something amongst these components ought to release me. Failing that, the heart of the spellcaster always works too. Be a dear. Fetch it for me.
I'm afraid that's not really an option right now.
Meanwhile, DM, can I crouch down next to this guy and be like, just like, tap his shoulder? Hi, so sorry about this. There seems to have been a mix-up. Asher Vasher here. I believe your name is Janos. Really, again, so sorry about this. We were told you were keeping some priest captive. At least that was the rumor about town. But it seems you're actually keeping a demon. So sorry for barging into your house like this. Please don't go to the authorities.
Unbind me.
I'm gonna call her. Hey, I'm gonna let this guy off his binds, right? We shouldn't be like, he's chill, right? We just busted into his house.
I
What do you think?
I fear that it would only complicate things even worse. Let's
Okay, but we
keep
definitely
him that.
shouldn't let the demon out, right? Especially with this guy roughed up.
I do not know, but I feel like whatever we do, we should probably handle things between ourselves before we make any other decisions.
Or mistakes.
I'd keep silent if I were you.
It isn't in my nature.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of really hot tempers tonight. If you could just, like, Obsidian's right.
I have a few cracked ribs and people like just sort of just look towards the man and sort of then at the hyena. Just
He's hooded.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He said I have a few broke ribs. Like, shall I sing you a lament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, meanwhile, in this room, Sarah, you are... I didn't hear you when you spoke. You're muted in Discord.
Atticus, what are you doing? Step away.
This is who we're here to rescue. And he's
This is
looking
the
through book.
demon.
Just
Can
because
I-
he's got horns and he's really tall.
I'm wounded.
Can I make an insight check just to see, like, I don't know, is he, like, possessed or something? Like,
Make me an insight check.
are there some sort of weird mind manipulation at play here?
As ever, Atticus, make a deception check.
18. 19.
He made it blind for me. Okay. He doesn't seem to be glazed or talking. Other than the fact that his actions are out of sorts to you, there's no sort of weird, artificial or forced nature to them all. It doesn't seem like he's glazed over or charmed.
If anything, I would say right now he's acting with a fervor, clamoring to try and find a way to release it.
What are you doing?
This is what we're here for. We've got to find a way to get it out.
Yes, I'm
No.
just a fat tiefling after all.
I'm pretty sure he's
Just
a
open your
priest.
eyes. He's not. He's a demon.
I am a priest. I'm wearing a cowl and everything.
A priest of what? Exactly.
The gods, of course.
Look,
If you cannot
Obsidian
smell
is
the
pretty
shit.
tall and looks like a giant
Helm
monstrous lizard,
and
okay?
Torm and Sylvanar.
Ilmata. Don't judge a book by its color, okay?
Open your eyes. Use your brain. This demon here is trapped probably for good reason.
The whole time that she's saying this, he's still just like rifling through.
Rifling through what?
There's a book, and I'm trying to find a way to get it out.
Yeah, the book, it's open and you're just flicking through. What, are you picking the book up or you're just sort of like flicking through pages, seeing what's on there?
I imagine he's probably facing away from the two of them and is just looking through the book on the table.
Yeah, you see that it is lots of heavy faded tome, many pages filled of sketches and rambling second-hand witnesses. But notable excerpts include, besides great strength, many Oni have regenerative abilities similar to trolls, and all Oni have multiple magical abilities, including the ability to fly without wings, change their own shape, and turn themselves invisible. And everything you read seems to be about Oni.
I guess I will, if I'm not finding anything that's along
In
the
fact,
lines
roll me a d10 and I'll give you one more little snippet before you... there is a full book that you can take and read, but let's have a look. Some believe that amethysts can repel Oni.
If I'm getting a sense that I don't think this book would contain the right kind of contents, then I'll start looking around other areas of the room to see if I can find what I need.
You find your sister right here when you turn around.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't sneak up on me like that.
Let's get out of this room. Bring this to the others. Talk about it calmly. Figure out what's going on.
Bring
Come.
what to the others?
Sounds like a
Let's begin.
fantastic
Asher.
idea. Break the circle and I'll come with you. We can all talk about it together.
See?
Atticus, leave this place. You know better.
How ignorant. I'm a man of the gods.
Demon, I have no time for your words.
That's funny.
She's trying to lead Atticus away from the room. Not grappled, just...
He will try and grab some more things off the shelves to look at, but also...
Yes,
go
fill
with
your
it.
arms. She has a temper, doesn't she?
You have no idea, mate.
The apple hasn't fallen far from the adoptive tree. Oh. I'll wait here. That would have been loud enough for both of you to hear.
Let it mess with your head.
By the way, what is this thing? What is going on over there?
You can see them?
The swirling Scariness?
That's Kura. You can see them?
I can right
They're
now.
always there. But usually...
Never seen that
Uh,
before, okay?
Have
you gained some
Clear-
new fantastic powers?
No. You know of Kura. They've always been there.
She's a hypocrite.
You haven't been
My
making
guardian.
some, like... You haven't joined a cult, have you? Just checking. You know, you're not getting in beyond your head, are you?
Kura, tell him.
I don't know if he can speak to somebody else.
I think so. We sort of...
Pretty
Or
sure
maybe
it
not.
can't.
Oh. I mean, it's a bit of a hot... Okay.
It
Maybe not.
swirls a bit more animatedly for a moment.
It uses sign language.
Huh.
My words are your words. You tell him.
Perhaps, I didn't know you could... I didn't know others could see you.
Neither did I.
Okay, maybe you banish for now for a moment? It's quite tense here already. Okay. Can we just focus?
Yeah, if you're gaining new powers, I just want to check that you're not doing something silly, you know?
It's not new! They've always been there. It's my guardian.
Pretty new to me.
Ah,
Do you care to summon the dog?
I imagine that by this time it's running out because
Yeah.
it doesn't last for very long. So I imagine that like it kind of glows like there's a dark portal around it, and then the hyena just like folds in on itself, and it's disgusting, and it's gone. Look, Sire, you're used to, you know, having a little voice in the back of your head that tells you what to do. That's what I have, and what it's saying is that we need to help this person, okay?
your instincts are telling you to help this person.
I just know that this is the course of action that I need to take. It's like there's a little
Why?
voice in the back of my
Bound.
ear.
Janos props himself against the wall and clumsily gets himself to his feet.
Jim, I feel like I'm gonna
No.
reach over and take off the hood if no one's gonna stop me. Like, I'm
Obsidian
starting to
won't-
feel kind of awkward.
Obsidian won't stop you, but he will stop the man from standing. Just hand on an arm.
Alright, gentle.
Keep him sitting.
Again, so sorry about this, Sir Janos. Really, really big misunderstanding. And I'm gonna take off the hood.
But some answers would be useful to all of us.
Yes, how do we get this thing out of here?
You don't.
Okay, so again, hi, Asher Basher.
Yes, you said.
So sorry about this again.
Yes.
What is that you have there? How did you come to get it? And how, yeah, let's start with those two things.
Slumped on the floor of the basement in my own home.
If you could, please. This is a terrible mix-up, but we gotta sort through it starting somewhere. Thank you so much.
Then I'll tell the tale on my feet.
Sidian, can we just...
He will allow it.
His
Alright.
pride is rankled.
Everyone's a little testy right now. It's fine. I'll give him a helping hand under his elbow or something, you know. Please do not attack or anything. If you could just help us by answering these questions, we get this sorted out. We could be out of your hair. It'd be great. Everyone home.
How was he bound, Siri?
I had some rope, so some rope and knots.
Yeah?
Rope and knots.
But I meant What, hog-tied, hands in front, hands behind?
No,
hands over his head?
no. Hands behind his back. She's not. Yeah, hands behind her back. Feet free. He was unconscious, so it wasn't like a.
Mhm.
It's just. Yeah,
Obsidian is ready to send him back unconscious if needs be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say, honorably tied up. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. He'll stand and try and roll his shoulders as best as he can.
So sorry again. Really, I feel like I'm pushing on this, and I am a little. But if you could just answer, what is that in there, and how did you come by it being in your basement?
It is an Oni. A dangerous Oni at that.
I know what an oni is.
Make me a natural. I think religion might be for checks on 5e knowledge about demons. Religion. Yeah, religion. You haven't even heard the term before.
I will assume that is some sort of demon. How did it get into your basement?
I captured it and bound it.
Like out walking about and you threw a net over it, or what?
No, it was years of preparation and hunting, and yet here you are, a bunch of idiots in my home, setting it free.
Okay, but again, we were led to believe that you had some priest here under lock and key. So again,
And who told you this?
we heard it about town.
From who?
I'll just look back at Atticus. Someone in a
Atticus is
tavern? Atticus is not there.
Tavern talk. Idle
shit.
tavern talk.
Atticus, who did you hear it from?
Where did he go?
You can hear rifle and cluttering. Atticus, make an investigation check, please. Yeah, there are a couple of bottles on this table that you would immediately recognize as being holy water.
Keep looking around, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll read the book some more. What was that? Asher, did you say my name?
Yeah, like, who did you hear it from? That this guy had a priest?
I didn't get their names.
Yeah, sorry, just someone in town, I guess?
And he just, even for a man you've only just met who means nothing to you, the biggest look of, it is a look that just carries, oh, Asher.
Well, alright.
To be completely fair, we came here to investigate and found the place rifled with books on demonology, and then you attacked my brother before we could exchange any words.
To be fair, burglar, the state of my home is my own, and I heard intruders openly rifling through my things, I believe even my chambers, and then came down. I haven't finished speaking, and then came down to where I have this demon held.
Not a demon.
Again, a misunderstanding. My brother is convinced you're keeping an innocent priest here. Why would he think that? Do you
Because
have
he's
any
an
enemies?
Idiot, clearly. Yes, many enemies.
So, supposing we were to try and resolve this, let's say we release you and we go on our way. Let's start with releasing you. I would love it if we could do that where we didn't get in any sort of altercations going forward, and we could just peacefully wrap this up. I would also love to request that you not go to the authorities about this horrible, horrible mix-up. If there's something we can do to, if you give me a little bit, I can tend to your wounds, clean up anything that's going on here. Nothing that can't be undone, right?
I can tend to my own wounds, thank you. But not because I'm apparently unconscious. All that conversation, unconscious. But not very much, it would seem. So you would like to release me?
Would love to. However, we did come down the stairs and immediately get into it with you.
I think we all know, but I'm not leaving this basement alive.
Well, let's not. Okay, let's. There's no need. Everything's fine. It's all going to be fine. Tire, what the hell is happening in there?
No, I can't get enough. He's obsessed. And he's not seeing reason. He's just rifling through all these runes, trying to find some way of releasing this demonic being. Yes, you're being a complete idiot.
It would be over quicker if you'd help him. We've all got places to be.
Wiser words have never been said.
Do you care to explain to Obsidian and Basher why you want to free him? Go on, make a fool of yourself.
He said himself, he's a priest. He's being kept in here against his will. And I told you, instinct and the voice in the back of my head that says this is what must happen.
What
Your instinct
voice?
needs some wisdom.
Listen, voices and heads should never be listened to.
Tell that to Sire.
It's not a voice. It's a creature. Their name is Kura.
And Kurigaltu wants this creature released.
Can you not see it is a demon? Are you that blind?
I don't care what it is. I just want to do what I need to do.
Ah, you're a friend from work. This makes it all make more sense.
I insight check whether he's lost his mind.
Already been done.
Oh,
Or
okay.
sold it to someone, maybe?
Wasn't there?
Were you not in a room?
No, I
when
thought that
Sarah
was
did
just Siri and him in the little room together.
You can make a roll. We'll keep. Atticus's behaviour hasn't changed, so I'll keep his little private roll he made to me before. But you can make your own insight to try and beat it.
Just feel yeah, sure. Whatever.
No.
Man, I have no idea what's going on with him. I'm not unconvinced that he's maybe lost it, but I haven't known him longer than a week, so who's to say? Just... Alright.
I believe we
listen,
are
Atticus,
leaving.
I feel like I don't know what's happening here, but whatever information you had is clearly wrong. And here we find ourselves in the house of a guy that does not seem to be torturing some innocent person.
I'm not done with you yet,
Okay.
boy.
What the
Who said that?
just walked
Janos
off.
to Atticus.
Oh,
You just storm
Oh.
off.
Yeah. Is he always like this, Terry?
No, I
haven't-
don't
I gotta say, I
know.
haven't known him that long.
I mean, he was always stubborn, and has more strength of spirit than perhaps wisdom in his bones. But this is crazy.
I
I don't
heard
know.
of someone that got a ring on them one time and they completely lost it. Has he done anything like that recently?
There's new things. The magic fire, the summoning of creatures that smell of brimstone, the speaking in tongues. He was speaking in some tongue before in the room. He's never done that before.
Obsidian will lean forward towards Janos a little bit. Do you have more to say?
Not to anyone here. It seems he's left. I have no
You seem
doubt
to
he'll
know.
be back.
You seem to recognize their surname. What was that about? That creature in there taunts me with it.
How's your father's limp?
Oh my god, is this some personal vendetta with your family? I want none
I don't know.
of this.
That Oni is the creature that gave it to him.
When? How?
That creature is the reason he left the Order, where he had to retire early.
What?
Obsidian,
I
you
thought
should untie.
Under my
there
bed,
was a.
under my bed, is a small rosewood chest. Take it and then be out of my sight. Your brother is an idiot, but you, Vanda, will be disappointed. Elias through
I know.
and through. Go.
Obsidian, I'm untying him. I'm untying him. Alright, we need to leave. This
She helps untie.
Atticus has some like family thing. Clearly this is a family thing. That we've just been dragged into. I'm so sorry, sir. Please do not attack us. And I'm just gonna try and shimmy towards the door. Clinging to the walls.
And yeah, he quickly casts a quick gesture, and the golden door comes back up.
Does he get a keyring around his neck?
It is not.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
If I come up and see Atticus and be like, hey man, I don't know what happened between all of them and your dad and all, like, what is going on there. But, like, you should have just been honest from the start. And I'm gonna walk past him out the door.
And do you have more to say?
Not to anyone here.
Be on your way. Even now,
shall
I
be.
fancy my chances.
You do? Want to chance it then?
Like I said, I don't expect to be leaving here alive.
We'll see. Only for now. Oh, Atticus is just here. Okay.
He's going through papers on the table.
What's your intention now?
Well, I can't kill him, so obviously I'm going to look for something, magic that might help. I don't know, an incantation.
We'll walk closer and get sort of lean on the table, look around quickly, just notice where everyone are. What do you hope to achieve with this? Will this truly further you?
The voice of a higher power tells me that he needs to die, and I need to release whatever is in there, then that's what I'm going to do.
Does nothing else matter for you here? The ties to your family, the
Ties to my family.
You'd left for room.
have
As you're having this conversation, just because it will involve some reading, Siri, you've gone straight to the bed. I'm assuming you're looking for the chest under the bed. Knowing it's there, you find it easily. The small box. Inside, you see there are a stack of letters. At a quick glance, many of them are just congratulations on retirement and things like that. But there is one that is at the top and is more faded, and I have added the faded letter to your inventory.
Anything good on the table?
So we searched this table. So it is a lot of, it is books on the nature of demons, how to track demons down, the sort of, a bit of an encyclopedia of a layman's guide to the different types of demons, where to find them, what they sort of bargain in. A very, very basic Forgotten Realms wiki on the Fiend category. It has another copy of the Oni book that was downstairs. This one appears to be a bit of an older edition. And there's a map of Faerun, or at least the Sword Coast region, that has a few red circles and dots and notes about sightings, but seem to spread back over a couple of decades. But there is no, unfortunately, perform this ritual in reverse to cancel it.
The creature recognized you and Sire, and the man said that it maimed your father, that he was involved in capturing it, I believe.
Father has met it. Huh.
It gets worse than that. Sita steps back into the room. She has a paper on her hand. The creature downstairs. He cursed father. She's gonna send you the. I don't want to send it to you. Can you give him a copy? I want to keep this.
I believe I can just. Oh, only view item. Would you like to read it, Siri, or is it too much for you to be bothered reading now?
The man downstairs, he is father's friend from the order. They fought this demon, and the demon injured father and laid a curse on him of prolonged pain, lifetime of pain. I thought it was a medical condition that seems demonic in origin.
You may remember from your backstories, both of you, that your father limps and walks with a cane, and it was always just played off as some old wartime injury.
Yeah. It seems that Janos has spent his life in the pursuit of knowledge and have to capture this demon. That's why he left the order. This happened before you were born. He's been trying your whole lifetime to imprison that demon in seeking to break Father's curse. She passes you the letter, which I guess I will send to you. Just send it back. So you know that Sida's not bullshitting you.
Yeah, let me read it. No, I don't want to.
There's a priest and he's in pain. I hear cries of pain and agony.
I set the letter on fire!
Yeah, you have faded letter in your bag now.
You actually set it on fire.
I will, and just in case anybody else wants to read it, I will give everyone observer on it, I think. So you should be able to just open it yourself. It should now be in the items category, I think.
It is.
Well, you have a copy in your bag. I wasn't sure if that made it appear for you.
No, it won't, but I do see it on the tab.
Cool. Do you see the category name that it's in, out of curiosity?
Fire
Firecam
house.
House.
Cool, okay, good to know.
I see five. Oh, yeah, five.
Atticus silently gives the letter back to Cire.
We almost killed Father's best friend.
I mean, nobody lives forever, right?
I don't know, according to this letter, his injury was the reason why he had some time to play father to you. Maybe you should go downstairs and thank that creature in that special new language. Now she's gonna storm off.
Damn, can I crack open the front door and just make sure the front yard is clear? Because now I'm so worried about cops. Well, Asher is.
So the front doors are locked. You never entered through them. You came creeping through a window.
Oh.
But quickly enough, you can find keys. They're not near the front door because that is bad home security. You would see that they are hanging on a hook over here.
All right. Mostly just want to peek out first.
Yeah,
And
it's clear.
if it is, sweet. I will leave. Close the door. And I am going to just step out, like, onto the walk out front and try and look not associated with this house in any way.
Okay.
What is your intention, Atticus?
What do you mean?
What do you think about all this? Are you still intent on proceeding?
I mean, I didn't know all the connections.
But does it change things, or does it not?
It's just what needs to happen.
If it needs to happen, then it needs to happen, Atticus.
They'll never look at me the same way again.
No.
And yeah, I would say, as you see him, his shield is back in his hand again, and he looks no longer. There are still some rope marks around what part of his wrist you can see, but he no longer looks battered and bruised. He looks healed. You see a bottle, an empty bottle on the floor next to him, and he...
No longer battered and bruised. So actually what's going to happen is he's going to kill me. That's what's going to happen. Oh, shit.
Come to exchange words, find out more, or are you truly so seduced?
For what it's worth. I'm sorry.
So am I. I'll give him the news myself. And yeah, Obsidian, you hear the clash of steel. 25 crits. Hasn't put any damage on him yet.
I did roll, but I froze him. Hang on.
Yeah, I did see the dice roll, but then just didn't change.
Just refreshing.
Yeah, I would say anyone still inside the house hears heavy sword colliding with shield.
Slicing through it, apparently.
There's no damage button anymore. I'll have to roll it again.
Yeah, it was a crit mum if you didn't see.
Just because it won't. Auto-apply wounds.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, this basically turns into... Sorry for those outside. Yep, that hits. Anything else from you?
Indeed.
Why is that not doing this? Is that all from you? You normally click to move your turn on.
Oh, no, the buttons are not there. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, that is all.
Okay. Yeah. He staggers slightly. To come back himself.
I don't actually see him in there.
Oh, I don't know why it's put a... You don't see him in initiative. He rolled 5, you rolled 7.
I see him now, yeah.
His first one misses. Comes in with another. 24.
Hits himself.
Hits himself.
Still down.
Oh! Don't know why he targeted himself. No, he doesn't. He does that to you. I'll get ready to amend the HP. Please do 9 to yourself. And then, because he can, and with his one remaining usage of the day.
Oh my god. Has he got a magic weapon?
He does not.
Okay.
Obsidian, you hear the clash of steel. Siri, did you... Oh, Siri is not here. I didn't see. So, Asher, you're stood out on the street. Oh, Siri is here. Did you head out onto the street with Asher as well, or just saw you put yourself outside?
Yeah, I put myself outside. I just didn't want to distract from...
Okay. Can you please, Atticus, make me a DC 18 athletics check?
Not sure I can.
You can. The should have been a saving throw, I realised, but I've written wrong here. But you still manage to shrug it off as it tries to wrap around you. You manage to twist away from the armour closing around you. When the other one comes in, tries to do the same. Hit me again. DC 18 strength saving throw is what I should have been saying. The armour binds around you. Locking around you, stiffening your joints, and then heavily forcing you down onto your knees. Obsidian, you would have been hearing all this and have heard that it hasn't just been a quick, I'm sorry. If you decide you want to be coming down at some point, feel free to say, and I'll add you in. Atticus, it is you. At the end of your turn, you can do the save. Oh, sorry, yeah, you can do the save to throw it off with your action. Same save and throw. Can't quite do it. Janos is going to pause for a moment, gives a heavy sigh, and then comes in with the sword, which he will do a branding smite with. An extra 2d6.
Advantage, because I'm flanked, of course.
Yes.
3v1,
It's
real fair.
that armor will cast heat metal on its companion armor, which you are bound inside.
Jesus Christ.
That's Yanis. And that is 2d8 fire damage. So you take 13 fire damage, please, Atticus. That's all.
Atticus is just screaming loudly.
Yeah, Obsidian. Well, how loudly? Outside given you were outside, hoping to hear screams before. Do you know what I'm going to say? Over the sounds of the city, if he is on fire, trapped in a metal case, I'm going to say Asher and Siri make me perception checks. 18
I've got
and
18
high.
passive.
Yeah, 18 and high. You got 18 passive.
Yes.
You're stood outside and you just hear a distant scream of your brother. Obsidian,
Yeah.
you hear it
Yeah,
very, very obviously.
sure, I will.
Can you put me in initiative? Can I roll initiative? Like, I need to get there, but
I'm trying to tab through to you. There we are.
It's about to be more armor turn, right?
Obsidian is in there first.
Oh, I see.
Because one armor obviously maintained its grip on you, so couldn't do anything, and the other one heat metalled.
I see.
Is that everybody in initiative? Yes, Siri and Ash need to roll. If you both roll, then I'm not going to click next in case you come up.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. Obsidian.
Obsidian will rush down. And... oh, shit. You made quite a way. Let's see, 25. Oh,
And so you see only one of this suit of armor.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, this suit of armor, one of the sword, is not there. It is around. Well, it is. It's kneeling in front of Janos, glowing red hot, screaming with the voice of Atticus.
As it is glowing.
I'll make it invisible, just for lack of a better.
Ah, they are both invisible.
Oh shit!
Obsidian shall summon the thrust again. He gets closer and closer, so then...
oh, because I got the same one twice. Yeah.
So then the fire and the ice shall clash, as Obsidian will try to... is it possible to try and release Atticus from his oven?
It may well be, yes, but there's not a third one here. I'm realizing I put the same one on twice, which I'm fixing.
He's even stronger now that we have beaten him to a pulp.
Oh shit! Do you remember what? Do you remember what the what initiative the other one had?
16.
16. Thank you very much. 16. Thank you. And so Obsidian comes rushing in, and what? Ice Ages.
Yeah, he ice aged, and he would be trying to let Atticus go. Would that be a athletics?
It would be an attack to try and drive the armor off.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah, okay. Yeah, that can be an attack.
It is basically like Rug of Smothering style.
Sure. You can imagine this will be done fairly recklessly.
Yeah. It hits.
It hits, which is, I mean, it doesn't really matter because I can just send it flying to the side, I suppose.
So you
Hopefully.
do 9 damage. However, half of that is done to Atticus instead. It's wrapped around him. So if you can please do 4 damage to yourself, Atticus. And yeah, Atticus in the shape of the armor is knocked. Your armor remains on him.
Okay, so there's absolutely no way to get it off him because
the armor is damaged.
Okay.
You can see the armor is taking damage.
Okay.
Anything else with Obsidian?
No, that's definitely it.
The other one will stop heating metal with the arrival of a new threat and will drift forward and attack Obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
It hits. Do you have any reactions?
No. It can crit fish if you want, because technically.
Oh yeah, of course.
Huh.
Oh well.
Still ahead.
Uh, 9 damage. It didn't automatically do it because it thinks we missed. I've done it manually. So yeah, the sword comes across. Atticus, make me that DC 18 strength save.
Huh.
Try and wrench the armor off.
Oh.
You are unable to wrench the armor off. You remain stuck there. Siri.
All right, first action.
That didn't apply.
First movement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, error token collide.
Because you're trying to run through an open door.
Okay. 30 feet. Action dash. Bonus action, Kura here. 15 feet ahead of me, so if possible here or here, I'm not sure if that works. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, Mr. Deck, give yourself 3 back.
Then they can, on my turn, they can move 30 feet in any direction. No action required.
Okay.
You can want to see that, but it can't be 30 feet further than me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. But I don't need to see where it goes. But if it was here,
I mean, underneath you is within 30 feet, so it can go 1,
there.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't know why the tile is now being weird for me.
Okay, there is fine. Okay, I can 30 feet. Okay, fine.
So
Yeah,
it can go
okay,
10
there.
more, so it can go to there.
That's
in the
great.
basement.
That's great. That's my turn. Action, movement, first action. That's my turn. Oh, why am I in the basement?
You're not.
I am.
The token is.
Oh, okay.
Kuro is.
In my. Okay, I'll refresh.
You can, if you've got control of both, you can press tab to move between them.
So Janos is going to make another advantageous attack against Atticus. Misses. He does have multi-attack though, which he didn't do before for some reason. Here's the crit. Somehow does not kill him.
You only rolled 1 die.
Oh, I clicked crit. That's odd. So what? Just another 1d8 plus 3. Another roll, another 1d8.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that'll do it.
there's
That'll
an
do
8.
it.
So we'll say that's for one attack. He looks up at Obsidian for a moment, comes in, swings, and the armor scatters, just comes off Atticus, but just long enough for the flat of the blade to just clean across the head. And as Atticus just slumps to the floor, stable. I haven't killed him for the love I bear his father. Drag him away if you will, but I have no connection to your father, I believe. The armor will hang by. What will it be, warrior?
Yeah, Obsidian will look towards the armors, towards the man. Doesn't seem to be on his last legs, unfortunately. I will take him. I do not believe this is over, though.
In my experience, such matters never are. And he'll make a slight gesture, and one of the armors will drift next to him. I know we're a little out of turn just for this moment, sorry. And yeah, makes it clear for you to take the armor, to drag him away if you so wish. Also, it's Asher. I've done twice I've done that now. So yeah, Asher, you're up. Siraj just starts bombing it towards the house.
Okay. I am going to cast the dish is pretty on me. If Terry starts running in like that, I'm going to follow. Panicked. So it says when you cast this spell and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
So you can double dip.
dash,
You can double
and
dip the
then
first
dash.
turn, I guess.
Each turn, right?
Yeah, that's how I read it. The bonus was,
just
so it was a bonus. It was a bonus action to cast it.
Yeah, but it says specifically when you cast a spell, comma, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Yeah.
So it's like I get a freebie.
I think that's how I read it, but
Mhm.
because of
She's going too fast. She's over. She's A-trained it into the house. Oh yeah. I think what's happened is when the Kuratoa token, which is a token attacher thing, has gone downstairs, the token had its elevation dropped, but for some reason the tile hasn't. So Kura is downstairs, but the tile for some reason has not had its elevation changed.
That's cool. That I think is it.
Okay.
Okay.
The armor will hang by, clearly poised of its weapon to strike if there is an attack made against Janos. Obsidian.
Yeah. As the storm slowly subsides, Obsidian will sling the body of Atticus over his shoulder.
Which is fairly heavy.
Sure.
He's a big dude, you know?
I mean, so yeah, we'll
okay.
just get Atticus on and
I'm gonna yell out, "What's happening?"
Well, yeah, that door was closed.
Not much by now. Looks behind him.
Yeah, we can drop combat again if we so wish. It's like, I think it's his healed and he's just like,
We'd
Do
better
this all
leave.
day.
yeah. I will drop initiative. So yes, Sire and Asher come tearing down the stairs and see Obsidian carrying a burnt, battered, bleeding, yet clearly still alive Atticus over his shoulder, easily weighing so little.
I won't even ask.
It would appear that he was unable to do it alone.
I'll say that just for sake of tokens, Janos does have his armors flanking him now.
We're leaving. Thank you.
Obsidian will be moving straight towards the exit. At this point in time.
Sire bows. I owe you.
You don't thank me yet.
I have questions.
You may need to accept that he might be a lost cause by this point.
These changes within him. He spoke and the creature understood. He summoned things. Magic courses from his hands with no incantation that I can understand. Where is it coming from?
Then he has been seduced. Whispers and promises of power. It is the way of fiends. A pact.
He wouldn't.
Don't be a foolish child. Just seen what he has. He's powerful, but a fool. I've seen Xandor's training. He takes it but throws it around carelessly with zeal.
He's just eager to prove his worth.
I think he's just proven his worth, hasn't he?
No, that's not. How can it be entangled? This seduction?
All but impossible, unless the one entangled wants to change. Wants to throw off their patron. But he shows no such concern. He's a young, brash idiot. He's drunk in the power of it.
Asher's gonna interrupt and be like, I'm sorry, and just kind of thumb towards Atticus. Can we get out of here?
You're muted, Dev.
I think that Atticus is probably far away from there at this point. Like, I was moving all the time they were speaking.
Okay, if you kept going, I would have followed you then. Okay, never mind.
So it's
Then
just
they're having this
serious.
conversation, and you had stopped your token, so I was.
Yeah, sorry.
Never mind. We're gone. You're there alone. Good luck.
What's leaving?
When he wakes, and I have no doubt he will not take the lesson to heart, he will think only of a way to get back and please his new master. Make sure he understands that I will have 20 members of the Order here, day and night.
You think the creature you have downstairs is its master?
No.
But you spent your life trying to find a way of summoning this creature that hurt Vanden.
To heal my friend.
So you must think that ties can be broken then. You said it was nigh impossible.
I don't seek to turn this creature. I seek to break it until it relinquishes its curse. But it too has a master.
Why would he not tell us? There's hardly any shame.
Is deep down people like this know that there is shame. I've felt Helm's hand on my shoulder. I have spoken with one of his children. There is a difference between feeling those touched by the light and those touched by the shadow.
I will not let him fall to the shadow.
You already have.
No.
Saying it doesn't make it so.
I guess you were from one stubborn fool to another. You still just have to watch me try.
Shall we take our 10 minutes, gang? Let us take 10. Atticus has had the shit kicked out of him. And as you leave the mansion, or manor, whatever we're calling it, out into the grounds, sounds of a city behind you. Do you head straight out onto the street of this unconscious man, or do you stop somewhere along the way?
a short rest.
somewhere along the way, but nowhere near the house. Because I feel like he'll just stand up and walk right back in. So I feel like we gotta get him a little bit away. And then try and revive him.
Yeah, I mean, he's stable. Literally anything will bring him back. If anybody has even 1 HP to pump into him.
I have none.
But Siri does, but she doesn't.
Laid it up as he drank too much. Yes.
He drank too much petrol and then lit a cigarette.
Yeah,
So
maybe
where-
we
Where are you
place
heading?
push.
Over nearby at the Temple of Ogma, but like, could have just said we weren't interested. I've left my wallet in my car.
Can we? I mean, I'm looking at the map, the temple district. There's some park we could take like a little short rest, or
I mean, it is a temple. Do we want to go back to the Temple of Agma and just
maybe.
be like, hey,
Yeah.
we'll be with you in a second, but we gotta get our guy sorted?
Healing is a function of most temples.
All right.
Yeah.
We were gonna go back to Agma anyways. Do we want to just take him there and get him healed up?
Obsidian, can I give you a hand to carry him?
Apparently not. So it's back.
Yes. You're muted.
Quite all right. He isn't very heavy.
She helps anyway. She can.
Okay, and you carry your brother and make your way to the Temple of Ogma again. Where Vonel is at the altar looking at something as he sees you all come in, and the state of Atticus. Oh dear.
Hi, Vernell, again. We have retrieved our friend that we told you about. However, he is in kind of a bad state, so we are absolutely willing to help you. However, we do kind of need to sort him out first. Do you have any sort of room to put him in for some healing, perhaps? In exchange for donations, of course. We'd obviously be donating to the cause of Agma. I know how churches work.
You should have
Yeah,
taken some books.
He has been quite sorely and grievously injured, would seem. It may need a higher atlar. A healing ceremony of this size, if you wished for him to be on his feet and about for the day, would require around 10 gold as a donation.
Yeah, and he will absolutely be willing to pay that. Thank you so much.
Do we need obsidian? Do you also need a?
I could. Yes.
Need to sit for a few minutes, Good to go.
That also works.
Forgive me, this is the awkward part. We do require the donation up front.
Oh, of course. And I'm
I'll
gonna go
I'll
over
cover
and
it.
find his coin purse on him.
That's okay. Obsidian will pay.
Oh, okay.
Vonel's Vonel just sort of briefly traces a symbol in the air for a moment. Athkatla is on his way.
Thank you.
I see the covers Atticus's obsidian, so don't do 20 to 10.
And yeah, as Beatlar steps back in, he's like, actually, healing? Like, yes, Hayatla. Say, what a treat. Most only come here, scry this, transcribe this. Tell me about this item. A heal? I'm sure I can manage. Oh, well, it's him. Yeah, get him on a pew.
Obsidian, are you gonna get yourself popped up as well? You look a little worse for the wear.
I would like to see how this transpires.
And the higher Atlar begins to make some lengthy, quite quiet incantation. It doesn't sound like healing magic, but
Okay.
there is a sudden blue, despite on why it's come through red, glow surrounds Atticus as he immediately, with a gasp,
But
bolts.
sure, this guy needs our help to take down whatever's under this temple.
Where am I?
You're in the Temple of Agma.
Ogma? Were there no temples of, to the Triad available?
These really wonderful gentlemen have healed you for a small cost.
Not but you were here for it, Atticus. Have you marked down your 10 gold?
I paid for it.
Oh, did you pay for it? I thought you took it from him, sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
She paid for it before I could.
So I guess in that case we have paid already 20 for some reason.
No, just 10, and then it was
I
another
just paid
10 if you were getting it.
I mean, I paid for Atticus before Siret took any gold, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Behind
I
Atlas,
thought you were paying.
the screen's just going to ask you a question in a moment, if you don't mind. So is Obsidian taking use of this service?
Sure, yeah. Let's do that then. If Sira insists.
I
I
should just-
mean, I'm feeling better, but maybe we could do with taking a break.
Yeah, I mean, Asher's already gonna just take a seat on one of these pews.
Hey, Obsidian, when I go back there?
Anything else?
No, we're just gonna rest here a moment. Thank you so much.
Of course. It was all in the service of Ogma.
I don't know why I'm concentrating.
Cool.
I am gonna turn to Atticus a little coolly for Asher, and just be like, hey, we really need to help this temple. If we want access to their knowledge for the dragon, we have to help if they got something happen underneath their crypts or something. Can I trust that you're not gonna whisk us off to any more of your family drama today?
I didn't do any whisking. Look, if you want to go help these people, then that's what we'll do.
Thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna rest here for a minute and catch my breath. And she will move up to you.
No.
So, you have failed, Atticus.
Oh my
How
god, dude, don't rub it in.
How does it feel? I wonder.
feels like my life story is what it feels like, Obsidian. I feel like I've been destined for something great, intended to achieve things my whole life, and yet every time, nothing ever goes right. Do you know?
And have you considered that you have failed because you were alone?
I mean, you guys were there.
Yes. Under false pretenses at first, and then they left you.
Trying to stop me for half the time, admittedly.
Yes. That as well.
But you're right, I couldn't have done it on my own regardless.
We had him together. And I believe that you can achieve greatness, Atticus. Whatever happens, I do truly believe in you. And I do wish to see you succeed. I do not care for my own glory. I didn't say a word when you took the kill on the beast that lurked under the farm, where you paraded its head to Clem. It was our effort that slain the beast. Whatever wounds I have taken, I would take gladly again. Because they have been taken and they have not been marked on you or on Sire. We work well together. Tell us more. If you do not wish to tell everyone, start with me, for I shall not judge you.
I'm not sure here is the place.
It might not be. I just wanted you to hear this. You will do as you please, and you will find that I will have you back when the time comes and when the need arises.
You're a good ally, Obsidian. I fear for the repercussions this might bring down upon us.
The camera pans just past Obsidian on the pew to Siri just sat next to him like... What's Siri doing?
She's meditating at the front pews by herself. It doesn't seem to be taking a short rest. And
Yeah,
she's
Asher is taking a short rest.
trying to feel the adrenaline leave her body, trying to reconnect with the beats of her heart, and politely ask it to calm the fuck down. Trying to feel profound anger, and shame, and guilt. I'll squeeze it out. Her pores like black beads of sweat. Trying to find the light to replace it. Losing the threads, trying to find it again. And that's how she spends her time.
Atticus, you feel a deep anger in the pit of your stomach. But the more you sort of become aware of it, the more you realise that it is not your own anger, but you just have the sense that feeling like when you were caught up to no good by Vanden or Freya, it feels very, very much like a parent being angry at you. But there's none of the warmth of like a parent's disapproval in it. There's just a bitter anger and disappointment that you feel directed at you.
He cradles his head in his hands, deep in thought, and Obsidian wanders off.
Gonna see a man about some earrings.
Just a quick sprint out to the farm.
What's Obsidian doing?
We'll just sit outside on the stairs next to it. Happier to have the grass under his feet.
I'm actually done in here, but if you decide you do want to help out, just ring the bell. Points to a bell over the door, and I'll pop back and show you down to the library.
Yeah, thank you, Verna.
What are we doing, gang?
Short resting.
Okay. You spend your time in your various silences. And you gain the benefits of a short rest.
That we long to hear. And nary a hit dice was spent.
Active search. Okay. I'm ready. We die today, maybe we die on the surface of something greater.
Obsidian went outside.
Okay.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. I mean, not devil, but like, speak of...
He's at it again!
Articles turns to Asher. Ready to do this?
Yep. Gotta do this for the job. Oh. Up. Hi, Varna.
Hello.
We would love to take a look at your problem. You could direct us.
Of course, it's been here all along with you.
Oh.
He will give a short he gesture for Siri to step away. Give a short incantation, and the altar will revealing a stone staircase heading down. The Hall of Knowledge is down here and sealed away somewhere down there through the wardstone is the Dragon Hall.
Right. Thank you so much. She'll down there.
You would find, as you descend, that it is dark. Would anyone light a torch on their way or cast light?
Cast
She's
light.
already at it.
So do you want me to bring in the dropped torch or whatever.
So what are you casting light on?
I will cast it. Oh, on a coin. Very small denomination coin.
Okay.
All they have just a copper piece.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You should all have now vision.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a long winding staircase heading down, at the bottom of which you see the wall of caved in rubble and the magical glow surrounding it that you heard the wardstone, which I can't remember if they already gave the wardstone last session, but if not, Varnell handed you the wardstone that when touched against this magic would dissipate the force field and the rubble would collapse, effectively opening up whatever lies beyond to you.
All right. You ready?
Anytime.
And I will hold out the wardstone.
And I think that is a good place for us to end for the week. And we will pick up next time with this being opened up to you and finding out what lies beyond. A very tense session. Are we all okay?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I know you're fine. Yeah. Even if you
That
don't
was
really
the
care.
saddest little yeah. Gee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we will be back next week for more horrible, depressing dysfunction. Until then, bye-bye.